Howdy folks, today is the first in an installment of how to play the banjo. I get asked a lot, what is some good beginner banjo advice? Always the first thing I say, plant both fingers on the head of your banjo. Why do they say this? It's simple. You need a point of reference for your hand that is consistent. A lot of banjo playing is training muscle memory and distance from your finger to the string and back. And if that changes even this much, that could be the difference in clean playing and sloppy playing. On guitar, it's important too, but there's other points you can anchor it without affecting the sound. Banjo is not like this. The bridge is a big part of the banjo sound and can be easily affected when you touch it. Here's an example. Here I am touching it with two fingers. Without changing anything else, I'm going to let go. That being said, if you touch it with the side of your finger, it won't be super dramatic, but it will affect your tone. So you have to anchor somewhere that won't affect your tone. What else can you do? I say anchor. And I use anchor loosely. Anchor gives the impression of something that can't move. Obviously, by the spot on my banjo, it can move. I move it all the time. But I consistently move it, and the reference from it to the strings is pretty much consistent. It feels awkward at first, but you want to do it correctly. Now, there's a lot of internet advice that say you don't have to do this, it doesn't matter. And what I would challenge you to do is to do some research. Find somebody playing Scruggs style, say Train 45, some other super fast song, cleanly and accurately without anchoring at least one finger. If you find it, it will be the exception. It won't be the rule. It will be very unusual. You will find 1,000 other ones where at least one finger is anchored. Now, do you have to anchor both against the head? Not necessarily. Lots of great players only use one. For a long time, I only did my ring finger because I liked the tone a little bit closer to the bridge, and that was the only way I could keep my pinky off the bridge. But I think both is the way to go, and here's why. Anytime you see someone with just a pinky, their ring finger will almost always sympathetically move with their middle finger. They'll play like this, and you'll see this one coming in too. We all get fatigue in our arm from playing fast, playing lots of banjo. Which do you think gives you more fatigue? Moving all of your fingers or moving 3 of your fingers? You can even watch the muscles in my arm. Fewer move. So to me, it stands to reason, less muscles, less tension. That being said, that is not a hard and fast rule. Lots of guys play plenty fast. So anyway, my first tip is to plant your weakest 2 fingers, your ring finger and your pinky finger, on the head of your banjo at all times. You can move it up and down as you find your tone that you like. But trust me, you'll be glad down the road that you did. Follow me for more tips and banjo music.